Million MAGA March.
Oh my God, the million. Hold on, let me pull this up. The Million
A
MAGA March.
million MAGA March. Like, yo, like
I
it's yo,
forgot
this
my
shit is
guy over here. He flying that Trump flag proud and
hey, yo,
religiously. So shout outs to my nigga Mac Amazing.
yo,
Trump.
son. Hey, yo, son, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you, son. The nigga's ignorant, but at
Yo.
the same time, he has a lot of strong views, bro, that I agree with.
Yeah,
And
I ain't gonna.
shit I disagree with. But this Matt, the only reason, real talk, the only reason why I'm honestly interested in this is for the simple fact this is what I'm about to say is some realistic shit. Black folks cannot get upset about these people doing a million MAGA march.
Why you say that?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. This is my thing, and I'm all I'm all for uplifting our people, but at the same time, is one thing that we fight for so much, and they're showing it: freedom of speech.
Okay.
I mean, if we can go up there and we can have a million brothers up there, we coming together as one, and we're all there for the same goal. Someone else can do the same thing. I mean, it's their freedom to do so. I mean, you can knock it, you can put you have your opinion on it, but you can't make it seem like that they shouldn't have done it. That's how they feel. You feel me?
Not you.
Right or wrong?
I'll say this. They got the freedom of speech, freedom of expression. You're absolutely right. You could say the Million Man March, everything. You got a lot of good references and good reference points. But then at the same time, it's like when you see something like that, that represents something so much more than what it really is. Because I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't want to really go too deep into politics early, but since we here, we here. It's like when
Mhm.
it comes down to this shit with Trump, is that his supporters are like, I'm gonna be very honest. Until Trump, you have never seen a president that had. It's almost like a cult. Let's just call it that. The cult of MAGA, because every one of Trump's supporters, they are riding for him. Granted,
True.
where could you find an Obama supporter today that's riding for him? You can't. And there's
Facts.
nothing against Obama. Or where's a
No,
Clinton supporter?
it's some reality shit. No, you're
You get
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's just that when you
No,
look
you're right.
at this shit, it's like, all right, Trump really has support. He really has people behind him that really fuck with him. And when it comes down to it, it's like, yo, but right here, let me read the article. This is coming from BBC. Million MAGA March. Thousands of pro-Trump protesters rally in Washington, D.C. So basically, this comes after the election, the alleged election loss. And the only reason I'm saying alleged, because you can still Google Joe Biden wins election right now, and you can still see they are still counting votes live. That's all I have to say based on the election. But when it comes down to everything you see here, it's like, hey, these people are out there marching in despite of what they heard. They still feel that what you call not Joe Biden, Donald Trump won the election. Deeper than that, they still say Donald Trump is their president. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of people that will not identify and do not identify with Joe Biden. But look, I'm not trying to make it a big thing. It's just that when you see this type of support, especially independently, and I'm saying independent because I don't think he facilitated this. I don't think he put this together. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh nah, not at all.
you feel me?
No,
This was
not
just
at all.
the
Hell
people
nah.
coming together to show, camaraderie and just, all together as one. But the point I'm just trying to get to as far as when I say this is that when you see this come together, it's basically the beginning of the third party. This is the beginning of something else. Because I'm gonna say hypothetically, whether Trump wins this election somehow by pulling out a rabbit out of his hat, or if he loses this election, you get what I'm saying? You're gonna have this
Fact.
third party of MAGA. You're going to have Republicans. Because I'm going to be honest, you have Republicans, you have Democrats, and then you have MAGA. And you have 73 million of them. Or 70, I don't know
Fact.
how many of it, but 73 plus million people voted for Trump. So if we're going to just collectively say that, it's like, yeah, you have at least 100 million people, you can round up, but 73 million to be accurate, that believe strongly in the cult of Trump, the cult of MAGA. But yeah. Yeah, but
Yo,
basically it's just to protest the election, man.
and like I said, and be honest with you, with that even being their First Amendment right to do so, that should be a wake up call for a lot of other people, and just noticing basically the unity that they have and how they're coming together and sticking together with what they
Mm-hmm.
believe in. Like it, I honestly look at it. It should be an educator for many.
I
Real
agree.
talk.
I agree.
If you really want change, they're showing you how to do it.
No, you're
They're
absolutely
they're
right.
they're they're stamping that shit. They're stamping it for you. This is how you do it. This is
Absolutely.
how you do it by any that this is really by any means necessary. If niggas don't learn from that, come
Wait,
on now,
and they
bro.
were out there peacefully protesting, no rioting,
Word.
no looting. I only say that not to take stabs at the other type of protest that we have probably seen in the past, but it's a big disclaimer to see like they were able to, and these are some of the most hated people in the country, Trump supporters. So they were able to come together collectively, and from what I have seen and through reports that I have heard, was able to assemble without violence, without looting, without rioting. It's just something that that they're going to really try to take a spin out of control, but I find that to be interesting. But